Welcome to the Bob and Tam show today. We got something special for you. We got something big going on next week.
That's right. We're heading to out of town. So wait and stay tuned to find out where we're going.
We're heading over Monday back to Las Vegas. You're thinking, what the heck are they going to be doing there? What's going on is the annual SEMA show. What that is it's all about the industry. What's really cool about it is it's got all kinds of equipment you can get. All different vendors are there. It's just a really cool experience to see. It's going to be November 4th through the 7th in Las Vegas at the Convention Center. But I mean, what's really cool about it, mainly it's for the industry. So if you had a shop, a garage, a body shop, things like that, that would be something you would go to. Maybe even if you had like a parts store, it might be something you go to. But one of the unique things they're doing is on Friday, they're opening it up to the public.
There you go.
Now you do have to get tickets for it. But they also have things outside, which you really don't need tickets for. I didn't tell you that. They have drifting cars, they have stunt shows, all kinds of cool stuff they have out front of the convention center there. You'll see it when you drive by the road there. You can see it all.
On Paradise.
Inside, there's going to be 11 different car builders there. There's a whole variety of cars that they're working on, getting all fixed up, and they're going to have a competition for that, who fixes up the best car. So that's really cool. This is the largest automotive trade show in the world. This year, they've got 2,300 exhibiting brands. This year, they've got 500 new ones are coming in. So that's kind of cool. So there'll be a lot of really cool stuff that's going on. But what's really neat about this is we get to meet a lot of great people. You know, we're going to see Jay Leno's there again. You know, last year we got to meet Richard
Rollins
from the Gas Monkey Garage. He was there. There's all kinds of different people that are there in some of the booths and stuff. You know, we get interviews and stuff, but you get a chance to talk to the companies. You know, if you're looking for like the A1 Plus lifts that we have, that's where we got them from, is from that company, and they're there.
That's where we first saw them, so that was pretty cool.
So you can see a lot of these companies. Rockford Fosgate's there. You can actually talk to the factory and stuff. So what's really cool is you can actually talk to, it's not like you're talking to a store, you're talking to the companies that are dealing with the product, or they're selling the product, or they made it. So it's really cool. I really like it. It's a lot of walking. You're going through about 3 or 4 different buildings.
Yes.
They have a lot of cool cars and stuff they have outside, because on Friday they have, I forget what time it is, I think it's like 2 to 4 or something. They have a parade that they take it down. I don't know where it all goes, but it goes in front of the convention center, and all the cars kind of show off what they have. But there's a lot of cool cars there, cars, trucks, motorcycles, all kinds of neat stuff to see. So if you're in the area, you might want to check it out. If you're not, check out our channels, both channels, the Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures and also the Bob and Tam's Cars, Trucks, and Motorcycles. So we'll probably be doing a couple lives from there, and then we'll also have some videos followed up afterwards. So be looking at both channels, kind of depending on what you're going to see. We got a bunch of stuff we got to ask Harbor Freight. I know last year they came out with a generator that they never came out with, and I've had probably 100 people asking me where that generator went. So we're going to be talking to them about that. So there's just a whole lot of different things. What else is going on at the same time over at the Venetian's Expo Center is what they call the AAPEX show. It's AAPEX show. And one of the cool things they've got is on October 4th, they have their breakfast, which is already sold out. They're having Wayne Gretzky. He's going to be there. He's going to be their guest speaker for that breakfast. It's already sold out. Can't get into that one. They do have a breakfast that's going on at the SEMA one. Jay Leno's going to be there. A couple other people I've seen on the announcement. But you can go to SEMA.com and you can get more information about what's going on. If you qualify to get in, buy tickets for Friday. They also have Friday night. They have a place where they have all these concerts and stuff at, which most of them are newer bands that we're not real familiar with. Plus, we're probably not looking to stay out all night after we've been walking all week. Because there's a lot of ground to cover and a lot of stuff to see, and there just isn't enough time necessarily to see everything.
We'll have to see how many steps we put in. We'll let you know.
Yeah. So what's cool about the AAPEX show, too, is there's a lot of training. They have a thing, I think it's called Joe's Garage, and they actually have a shop in there with equipment and stuff, alignments and stuff, and show you stuff, how it works, and all kinds of stuff like that. So, you know, some of the things that SEMA does is they really help the industry. It's a non-for-profit. It's a 501. One of the things they're fighting with right now is Utah, that they've stopped a lot of the off-road riding and stuff out in there, and they're fighting over that to try to get that back opened. So there's just a lot of great things that these companies, you know, these organizations do to support them. If you're a business, you can join the SEMA or the AAPEX. We're going to be covering both of those, so you'll be looking for all that great excitement. What's some of the highlights you liked about it?
Just to see all the people and all the new stuff. I mean, he used to own a shop, so and my dad was a mechanic, so I'm used to kind of some of the stuff that was back in the old day, and now everything is so computerized and tech savvy, and it's just amazing what they can do now, where before it was all hands-on and you just had to use your good old know-how.
Yeah, do it the hard way. But I mean, we'll see some cool equipment. You know, with the shop that we have now, we're going to be looking at we're going to be looking at getting a new lift. We're going to see what kind of deal we can get while we're there. Some of the manufacturers will give you by their display. And so we're going to be looking for something there and try to pick that up. I don't know if there's any other equipment that we're looking for right at the moment. I got some stuff we're working over there in the shop and stuff with. Just depending on what's kind of going on. I already got a scanner tool, which ends up being a really cool scanner tool. I got to play with it a little bit, and we'll be telling you about it. Actually, it was about a $140 scanning tool that seems like it's equivalent to like a $1,600 tool. So it's pretty cool. I've already done a lot of checking on it. I got it in today. Got to use it on the Ford Expedition tomorrow. There's one of the door jam switches is staying on, and I'm going to use that scanner to figure out which one it is. So I only have to replace the one at the moment and see what other cool stuff is on it. But it's just some really cool stuff, and that's what you got to get from this. Is I'm going to give you guys that if you're not coming, a lot of great information on new products, things that you might look at. You know, maybe you're a hobbyist, or maybe you are a mechanic, and you're looking for something that maybe the tool guys are showing you stuff, but they're showing you stuff that they sell off their truck, not necessarily aftermarket products that might be out there to make your life better. There's also a bunch of companies there that have painting equipment. They've got what are they, wrapping cars and stuff. We're thinking about maybe looking into that. Our Ford Expedition, we're thinking about maybe seeing about getting something and trying that out ourselves and do a wrap on it and see how it turns out. You know, something else to try, something else to do, something else to show you guys how easy is it. Is it something you can do at home, or is it something, leave it to a pro? But we'll be looking at a bunch of different cool stuff like that. And
tools. There was a lot of cool tools, some old tools that he didn't even know they made anymore. So that was
one of our subscribers is KATMANDU pliers and stuff. He's there. He sent me some of them last year. We kind of played with here in the shop. I actually used some today. One of them that he gave me, I was like, man, this is a really cool tool. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's KATMANDU's. So it kind of explained itself versus the Harbor Freight tools that I get, the icons. So it's pretty cool, pretty neat. There's a lot of great companies there. Just a little bit of anything that you might want to look at. And we'll try to cover as much as we can. We won't be able to cover all 2,300 exhibiting brands. But we'll try to get the things. If you're looking for something special, put it down in the comments. I'll try to look it up and see what we can find out. Last year, the only ones that wouldn't allow any filming was those people that made the mats.
WeatherTech.
Yeah, they were real funny about not letting...
signs up all over. If you have a camera or if you're filming, you're not allowed in our booth.
So I was kind of curious. I kind of maybe will talk to them this year. Maybe there's a lot of YouTubers and people out here, social media, that are, they're clickbaiters. We talked about that on a video the other day. And so we've got a great reputation. Most of you watching our channel know that. But I was telling her, we need to write some of these people down, Rusty Wallace, and there's a whole list of people that we've done interviews with that are somewhat famous that we could give to some of these people and say, hey, call these guys. See what they say. They'll tell you that we've been working with them for 3 or 4, 5, 6 years and have never done anything, never done anything to show bad on their business. But we're talking about products. That's a different story. If it ends up being something I buy, I don't like it, well, of course we're going to tell you the product wasn't any good. But we're looking at things like that. We tried to get with Jay Leno last year, and because he got with another YouTuber and he did some stuff that he's kind of shying away from all YouTubers again. So we're going to try to give him maybe this list with some of the names on it and see if maybe we could get Jay on, because I'd love to get over there and see his shop now, especially now since we're doing cars too, cars and motorcycles. I'd love to get in there and talk a little bit with some of his classic cars and cool stuff he's got. And it'd be really neat. It'd be a real, one more thing I can check off my bucket list to do.
An honor. It would be an honor.
Yeah. So we're going to leave you right here because somebody's got to start packing.
I know. Again, I just
on the road
unpacked.
again.
I can't believe I got to pack again. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for our upcoming series on the SEMA show. We'll have a lot of cool stuff for you guys to check out. Don't forget to support our sponsors. They're the ones that kind of get us out here to get you all this great information. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Hit that hypes button. Don't forget to tell them Bob and Tam sent you wherever you go, whatever you do. Bob and Tam sent you. And we'll see you on the next video.
There you go. And Galveston will be starting too. Probably the weekend when we're done is when theirs starts. So usually that's the first weekend. Check that out. Amzo Adam will be out there. He'll be filming and telling you kind of what's going on at Galveston and stuff.
All about CUSTOMZ. A lot of our guys who are going to be out there.
Pretty much most of the vendors that we have go to Galveston. It's just too far for us to go at this moment for a single trip like that. So we'll see what happens. Maybe in the future something might change, and we'll see from that. So that, Sunday we're probably going to go ahead and do if you're a member of our YouTube channel, you can be a subscriber to that. I think it's $3 or $5 or something. It's not very much. We're going to do a live on there on Sunday. I'll be posting it probably today or tomorrow morning. I'll put it on there so you can see what time it's going to be. If you're interested, we're going to let both groups see it to start out with. Next week, the lives that we'll have from the SEMA show and the AAPEX show, that'll be for everybody. Our regular free channel, you'll be able to see that on there. But on Sundays, it's just been, we're not getting the views, and it actually, when you get less views, YouTube penalizes you. And it could be why my Mondays and Tuesday videos aren't doing as good as they should be doing. So, hey, go back and check out some of the videos.
The ones you missed?
Yeah, yesterday's video was all on, we got to meet the new CEO. So that was kind of cool.
Yep, there you go. It was a breaking news story.
Yeah.
I got to do my do thing.
There you go. So go back and catch that and see it. At that, we'll see all you guys on the next video.
Bye.